there we go then. Obviously, me and James just off camera been discussing the Cradleman changes. I quite like them. James says he's going to sell the entire game off now. He hates the game.
Yep.
It's what he's never read Cradleman.
Yep.
Awesome.
I've never bought them and don't plan to in the future, but that doesn't mean that they're not good.
As a Targaryen player at heart, not Targaryen player, we're talking about Starks, aren't we? As a Stark player at heart,
yes,
I really enjoy Cradleman. Anyway, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Got anything planned for the weekend? Anything decent planned for the weekend?
Nah, nothing good.
If you're about, I mean, we're running some tournaments at an athletic centre. If you're up for it.
Oh, is that the one where like there's loads of people there?
Yeah. Playing 40k.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
Nice. Tour UK Nationals, James, this weekend.
Oh, I mean that sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah. Do you want to come?
I mean, if only there was a song event, right?
Yeah. Well, funny you should mention that, but it's actually free.
3?
Free song events going this weekend.
Tell me more.
Well, we've got the Crown of Thorns tomorrow, which is our first ever. Well, I think it's actually the first ever YCATS ELO event. But certainly, that's just it really. Our first ever YCATS ELO event. Obviously, there's been ELO events at UK Nationals prior to us grabbing the reins and running with it. But yeah, second year in, we're doing an ELO event on a Friday. Quite a small affair. Yeah, some nice sexy people playing in that, and then we've got the Hands tournament that's run at the same time, which is the GT champions across the UK, taken from Southern GT, East Anglian GT, GT Cymru, the Northern GT, and the Scottish GT, all playing for one final trophy of the year. This has been obviously a year in the making. I've been travelling around trying to reach different parts of the community and sort of bring them into one place, and this is our way of sort of putting it together as one last hoo-ha for all the Grand Tournament champions before we potentially, depending on how we feel after this, run a second one. Then of course, followed by UK Nationals, the 6th round 2-day event over the weekend.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, mate, should be good. Should be good. Should be good. We locked list a bit earlier this year because it gave me a bit of time to faff about and get all the lanyards done last year. I locked list and then actually the lanyards done the same night and then drive out the following day, so it was a bit chaotic. So I appreciate a lot of people have asked why we locked so early. That's the reason, just for my own sanity, to be able to deliver you the event that you'll deserve and not burn myself out completely and utterly in the process. So that's why we locked the lists so early. Talking lists.
Well, I was going to say there's a shameless plug there and a reminder that you don't get paid to do any of this. It is purely for a love of the community.
Love the community, mate. Love the community. Love the game. It would be nice to get paid for it. You know, it'd be quite nice to not have to go work. But unfortunately, work is something I have to do, and this is something I do in my spare time.
Tell you what, we'll pay you in Skittles. How about
that? I'm up for that. Skittles are fucking amazing. Well, to be fair, after about 8 or 9, I'll start getting lockjaw, which isn't the only thing that gives you lockjaw, but it's not getting to that either. Sweet. Right, so we've locked the lists. We're going to check them out now. Now, obviously, you haven't seen any of the stats yet because obviously only one of us can be admin, which is me. You're obviously playing the event, so I didn't want to share any information with you prior to this because I didn't want you to obviously have upper hand on people. Not that it would give you an upper hand, but just so there can be no screams of foul play. So
also, actually, I'm just going to quickly throw in there that you have been winding me and Carl up for the last few days about it as well, just because you thought it was funny.
It is funny. As you said, I don't get paid for it. I get paid to wind people up. It's amazing.
Yes. There we go.
Right.
Come on, tell us.
So, who do we think is most picked faction? Night's Watch, Stark, Baratheon, Targs, Evening All. They're not in a faction. Have I joined the Rodden podcast and Greyjoy? So, you probably have joined the Rodden podcast, Carly, but I mean, you're here now. Might as well see it out to the end. Just that awkward silence. Just watch it. It'll be fine. Good evening, Carl. So, one person out of those got the top factions, right? So let's do the list reveal, shall we? Right, let's change the screen so you can actually see what's going on.
I think it's Targaryen as well.
Targaryen.
Yep.
Right. So let's unlock the event. Bosh. So now all the lists are revealed for everybody, but don't run off yet. We're still going to get into it. Let's get into the stats. So Baratheons are the most shown faction at UK Nationals at 2025, followed by Lannisters, followed by Martells and Starks, followed by Night's Watch and Greyjoys, followed by Targaryens, followed by Brothers Without Banners and Free Folk, finally followed by Bolton and Neutrals. Two people already picking up best in faction just by turning up.
Wow.
And there's some other stuff that I really want to get into as well here because the top pick commander, Stannis Baratheon, the one true king. The second top pick commander, Oberyn Martell. Third top pick commander, Eddard Stark. The fourth top pick commander, Jaime Lannister, which is something that I honestly didn't see that coming. You know, Jaime Lannister. I know
That's
that.
quite.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I say that's quite unusual. Obviously, we have a die-hard Jaime Lannister player at the club in Paul Winter, but you don't usually see him about too much.
No, and when you look at how many Lannister players there are, I mean, it equates to about 8, I think, 7 or 8. That means that most people are running a Jaime Lannister list. There might be some running 2 Jaime Lannisters, but we'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, we know that Paul's only running 1, so it means that there's a lot of people running Jaime, which is really good. And Stannis, one true king. It's interesting to see him turn up so much. Really interesting. I really like. So when we look at Greyjoys, we expect to see Victarion, right? We expect to see him as the top sort of punching commander for Greyjoys. He's only in 2 lists.
Well, clearly those players didn't want to play easy mode.
Yeah. So we've got 2 Magnemite. I mean, it's a massive contrast to what we saw at the EAGT. It's a massive contrast. Which is interesting, right? I mean, it's a different way of playing. It's nice to see people running new stuff. Loads of commanders just running one of each, just one showing.
Do you know what? I'm really surprised as well that there isn't. I know we've got a smaller number of Targaryen players, but usually you would see Khal Drogo up there, right? As in a
Well, so
four or 5 pick.
Yeah, so yeah, just staying on Greyjoys though. Euron and Baelor both picked 3 times. Baelor obviously a very strong Greyjoy commander. Euron's not someone I see too much out and about. Who is the top picked Targaryen commander then? Jorah Mormont, Westerosi tactician, and Scarhaz.
Yeah. I mean Jorah's pretty good, so especially in the current game state.
Yeah.
And what else we got? Do you know what? There is only. I'm just having a quick flick through. There's only one Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
One.
Nice.
That's very unusual, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a good spread. There's a really good spread there of lots of different commanders.
Carly in the chat, who knew that ELO was the main event? I know, right? It's crazy, isn't it? I will check in and make sure I'm not putting ELO handicap on this, just make sure I ain't done myself over here. But yeah, so 55 players. So should we get stuck in some of the listing?
Yep, sounds good.
Players, right, that's here, right. So we're going to try and get through these 55 lists, 55 people here, so 110 lists. So we're going to try and fly through these quite quickly because obviously people need to get to bed, get ready for the next event. Also, I'm going to draw the first round of the hands tourney at the end of the thing as well. So that'd be quite nice to do that. First up, Greg Dean, Gregors. First time we've seen Greg down south for quite a while, isn't it?
Ages, haven't seen him for ages. Yeah, that'd be good.
So he's running Lannisters.
Yep.
Castle Onagaba Gregor at the Mountain. This is pretty standard nowadays for competitive Lannisters, right?
Yep.
Castle Onagaba still like a really, really strong 7-point unit. But make the most of them because it seems like the next patch is going to be, well, the next overhaul is going to be quite brutal. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to them then. Mantis men with Tyrion, Lannister Crossman with Jamie. I guess just for the morale, yes, on that.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, Manda Moore in the red cloaks, giving them Sunderland +1 to hit. Tywin, Joffrey, and Roose as NCUs. High Sparrow, and Housebolt and Blackguards. It's not very thematic, is it?
Oh, it's for intimidating presence, isn't it?
Yeah. Evening, Dan. I don't know if you've been with us since the beginning, Dan, but it looks like you're the only Bolton player, unless you've run something different this time. Crossman with Champion of Faith. Lannister, Gale, Barris, and Selmy. Yeah, it's pretty 2 NCUs. Nice. Kevin, I don't see Kevin NCU too much.
Yeah, solid.
Nice. Joe Bright, Mr. Strong from Plymouth. Running Lannisters again. We got Kevin Lannister Commander. Fell out of favour a little while back, didn't he, when he lost all these really cool bits and pieces, but nice to see him being run again. Greg Ork again in Knights Castle Honor Guard. Fucking hell. Sorry, Knights Castle Rock. So 11-point unit.
11-point unit, yeah.
Can't become weakened. Panicked on the charge. Intimidating presence. They get access to Vicious through Lannister pays his debt as well, don't they, if they lose a
Yep.
unit. Nice. Very close. Adam Marbrand. Yes, the Sentinel
Yep.
Sentinel
Standard.
Yeah, Sentinel gets you more panic test out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Halberds with Jaime Lannister. It's a really good combo. Seen that quite a lot. Dan in the chat, just joined. Can't wait for the weekend. I've already seen a Roose NCU and Blackguard. It's all about Boltons. Cersei Lannister, High Sparrow and Joffrey's NCUs. Nice. Way Kingsguard. How many Kingsguard and Rambo Guard we're going to see in these lists?
Some.
Talk to me. Tell me. Go for a number. Whoever wins gets a.
I think we'll see at least 2 Kingsguard.
Yeah.
I think we'll see 2. I mean, we've got a lot of Baratheon players. I reckon 3 then. 3 Rainbow Guard. Let's go with that.
So 5 in total, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Why not?
Right. Whoever wins has to buy the other one a drink. Whoever's closest. I'm going to go for 4.
You're on.
So Robert Strong, resilient and unstoppable wrath in Castle Honor Guard, because when your Castle Honor Guard aren't hard enough, you put Robert Strong in them. Nice. Yep. Joe Bright, is he the one that brings that Mr. Strong?
Mr. Strong, yeah,
nice. Yeah. Nice Castle Rock with Clegane Butcher. So these 3 attachment points we have to spend now. You've seen loads of attachments we wouldn't have normally seen before, like Clegane Butcher. No one ever saw that play before. But nice to see people getting to use their toys. Kyburn, Shay, and Pycelle as NCUs. Nice, solid lists. Barry Williams. I don't know Barry. So it'd be nice to meet him for the first time, I believe. If I met him before, I do apologise. He's got Baratheons. So the first Baratheons of the weekend. Stannis in Kingsmen. Davos in Royal Lightbringers. Does he give him outflank? No, supply True Conviction. That True Conviction in Royal Lightbringers is mega. I was playing Toby a little while back and I was running that. That's incredible. The rerolls in Lightbringers makes them disgusting.
Yeah.
Kingsmen.
That's pretty horrible.
With Axel Florent, I think he does the same. No, he doesn't. He gives them intimidating presence with Vicious fanaticism. And they get Vicious from As the Fury, so it's a good way of pushing through. Oh, they get Vicious from Zealous fanaticism. So yeah, that's a decent way of pushing through damage. Stag Knights with Brian Ferrin.
Conviction again.
Yeah, conviction and rerolls on the defense dice if you control the crown. Oh, actually, you can see where this is going now. Look at the NCU as well. Alistair Florent, Will Varys, and Tarka and Stories. This is a hell of a grinding list. this is a list that ain't going to die very easily.
Yeah, but it also hits really hard.
Yeah. So it's two versions of Munchie King. It looks like it is the same list. No, it's not the same list twice. It's the second list. It's got
That's slightly different.
Stannis in Stag Knights. What the hell is in King's Up everything? Stag Knights, Stannis. Real Lightbringers, Devil Seaworth. Again, Kingsman Max with Florent again, but this time he's going with Sentinels with Devon, which gives them a 6 charge and True Conviction. Rerolls can be quite good for the Sentinels. Always missing something. They always seem to be missing something just to push them to the next level. But great models, so it would be nice to see them on the table.
Well, I assume he's in there for the Sentinel Reckless Heroism, right?
Yeah. And the rerolls from the Reckless
True
True
Conviction, yeah.
Conviction, because the rerolls means they can Sentinel straight over bogs and stuff and get the rerolls. Rerolls Queensman.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Brian.
Brian. Yeah.
Hello, Brian. Protection of the crown, nice. You sort of doubling up that ability, don't you? Really, because it gets real defense stars, which is nice. But you also they can't expend vulnerable if they haven't got the crowns anyway, right?
Yeah, but re-rolling defense dice on Queen's men they're just never gonna die, are they? Never.
No. As the Florent
I mean,
Varys.
unless you brought 2 dragons.
Dragon them, throw dragons at them.
Yep.
It worked for Danny. Just don't go anywhere near Jon Snow.
Yep.
Sweet. David Morris. This bloke is the bane of my life because I did all the lanyards. I was well happy. Double checked them all, print them all off, started sleeving them, and I just got to his card, and for some reason I put David Morris, Naz, Chelmsford Bunker on his fucking lanyard. So I've got to reprint his one and do it again. So I've got to work tomorrow to print it off to better fucking make sure everyone's got a lanyard this time. Don't repeat VAGT where it fell down the side of the seats. But anyway, it's not his fault. I don't blame him for it. It's my own foolishness. So, the first Martell list of the weekend. We've got some Martell Spearman with Damon Sand. We've got some Sand Skirmish with Spill and Edric Dane. It's a great combo. See that quite a lot now. One thing this isn't relevant to this tournament, but it'll be interesting to see whether or not these skirmishers get that new skirmish rule that the Crownmen have got. They can pivot and move. Just going to make them really fucking powerful with that move and shoot stuff. If they keep that, they might not keep that. It might not be a thing anymore. Yeah. Scorich Bowman.
It would make sense for them to have skirmish on them since it's in their name, right?
Yeah. Naz just WhatsApped me asking me if he messed up. No, you didn't mess up, mate. It was me. I didn't copy and paste all the right information over. Not unless you've changed your name to David Morris, in which case we've got problems. Skyreach Bowman, still a great unit, still doing really well with Doyle's Conviction and reinforcements. Another unit, Marcel Spearman, June Vipers, Eris Oakhart, giving them some extra defence. Aloris Sand, Peter Baelish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 activations.
Yeah, I was just say that's where that's gone, isn't it? So objective grabber. Nice.
Owen Martell in Stormcrow Dervishes. Hey, Stormcrow Dervishes.
Right. While we mentioned this, should we take bets now on whether dervishes get changed in the next update?
Would you say bets on it? I mean, it's probably guaranteed that everything's going to change, I think. But
okay. Will they be changed enough to make them more useful, or more picked? I think it's a better term.
At this moment, we should probably cross the bridge to say that David Morris finds them usable. They're in his list.
Yeah. Well, there is that. I think they've got very specific uses in the current thing, but it would be great to see them more because the models for them are awesome.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Incredible. I'd love to see him play more. Then he's got 2 units of Sand Skirmishers, unit of Skyreach Bowman, with Dora Martel, Ilaria, and Ariane. So this is a really mobile list, right? There's lots of movement shenanigans going on there. Who's the commander? Oberyn. Nice.
Oberyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oberyn in dervishes is nasty.
Nice. Next up, we've got Rick Myhill, Lord of the Bruces. He was one of the last ones to get his list in. I had to text Colin, and Colin was sitting next to him, and had to submit his list quickly before he'd list locked. But we've got Eddard list. So Eddard on a guard, Eddard, Craigwell Survivalist. Eddard obviously a great commander, and Eddard's on a guard is an amazing unit. Has some of the great X's with Winterfell Champion. He gives weak on the charge, and weak on the charge, and critical blow. Yeah, critical blows be solid on these. Those sixes turn into 2 armor only saved on armor saves a 6, which would be quite nice. Start Bowman, Crown Walden, give you Overwatch. House Moment Bruisers with Rico and Osha, give you Counter Strike and Disrupt. Yep. Shaggy Dog, Arya, Lord Varys, and Sansa Stark. It's a nice round Stark list, right?
Also, bottom. I haven't seen him for ages.
Who?
Chacken.
Oh yeah, enemy attachment. Yeah, so I didn't describe it far enough. Yeah, nice. Yeah, he's really.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good way to get rid of attachments, isn't it? And commands and stuff. Just put them in the unit. Normally you see that paired with like Tully Cav, so you could just boom the unit out and then just push it through. But yeah, I guess that's the only thing that list is really missing is a cavalry unit. It's got Shaggy Dog, but to get like a heavy hitting cavalry unit, but not every Stark. I mean, to be fair, it's because his second list got all the cavalry in it. Right, his second list has got Tully Cav with Brendan Commander, has Tully Cav with Winterfell Guardian, Carstark Spearman with Winterfell Champion, Carstark Loyalist, Winterfell Champion, Stark Bowman with a Crown Warden again, Rob Stark King of the North, and Lord Varys as NCUs. 7 activations.
Nice.
Some really heavy hitting stuff there.
Yeah, Rob Stark and Cavaliers is a what a combination. Nice. Cool.
Next up, Tom Sims playing Lannisters. So we've got Jamie Lannister and Gold Cloaks. Is this just Paul's list? This one? That's different, isn't it?
No, actually, I played against Tom yesterday at the club into this list.
Nice. And talk through
it. And yeah, it's actually a headache because whatever you kind of pick, you have to kind of pick the way that you pick all your fights because if you're set for charge and then you've got the red cloaks doing red cloak things and you've got center win there and then you've got the NCU loadout gives you loads of control. It was multiple layers. It's a different kind of onion list, but it was a really good game because it was quite difficult to work out what to do at the right time and things. So yeah, no, it's actually really solid. Nice. I've just given away all of Tom's secrets. Shh, don't tell him.
I think Sir Robert Strong's a hell of a pick now at 2 points with resilience and unstoppable wrath. I think he's incredible.
Yeah, especially in halberds with the set for charge into activation.
Yeah. It's just every single attack you do +2 wounds. So you set for charge. You do minimum 2 wounds. Then you activate, do your attack, do minimum 2 wounds again. Take swords, minimum 2 wounds. It's just those 2 wounds are really have got value. Second list.
And the resilience obviously keeps the lesser armor halberds alive. So. Yep.
Next list. Pyromancers with Kevin Lannister, Night Sky Glory Seeker, Halberdiers Robert Strong, Halberdiers with Jamie Lannister Kingsguard. What was he given? Counter Strike, an expert duelist. Do you think he's better than the normal Jamie?
The other Jamie is +2 morale and martial training.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what it is.
Go on.
It's because he had an extra attachment point, right? So he's gone for a 2-point attachment rather than spending 1.
Yeah.
Although I suppose he could have gone for the 1-point Jamie and then gone for a turncloak, right?
Yeah.
But
he knows what he's doing, bless him.
He does, yeah. But
Tom,
yeah, I think I'm looking at the points, and I reckon that's the reason.
nice, cool. Brad Blackburn, been fucking about with Starks for a bit. Gone back to Martell's. I know he's a lot happier playing Martell's. Obviously, he's a solid Martell player. He runs Martell's really well. Sunspear Rawguard with Owen Martell, Skirmisher with Spearlord, Bowman with Arrow Hotar. Where's Arrow Hotar? Mark Target and Battle Plan. Nice. It's such a different attachment as Dutiful Juggernaut than he is when he's a commander, isn't he? The commander one's really good. It's like extra hits and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dark Souls Retinue with Elias Sand and Edric Dane, giving them precision, boisterous charisma, dauntless, true conviction. Yeah, nice. Gives you rerolls from the same ranks, which you probably will with Fuel by Slaughter. Nice. Dorian, Ariane, and Ilaria Sand. Next list, 2 skirmishers, one with Harmon, one with High Hermetic Sentinel, one with Quentin Martell, outflank on them. Outriders, Dark Souls Retinue with Abara and Edric. What's Abara give them? Furious Charge, Sundering, Control Rage. Nice. Yeah, a vulnerable coming handy. Nice. Ilaria Sand,
Yeah,
Train
nice.
Sand, and Shay. Fine then. Don't have a conversation with him. You bumhole.
What?
you got to give you something back to work with, mate. Fucking hell.
What did you actually just say? I was waiting. I didn't actually hear you say anything to me.
What do you mean? I'm only talking to you. You're the only other person in this conversation. Not conversing with the Lord Jesus Christ, am I?
You could be. You could well be.
Right.
No,
Right.
all pretty solid. There's some pretty solid standard kind of Martell combos in there, and there's some really good like NCU loadouts.
Yeah.
But Brad knows what he's doing with them.
Yeah. It's be interesting to see how you get some of these. Next up, we've got Drabs, who's gone from neutrals to Lannisters. I think he played neutral last event. I'm sure he did, didn't he? At the AGT.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Yeah. So he's gone up to Lannisters now. So gold cloaks with High Sparrow. Obviously stacking the intimidating presence with their oppressive peacekeeping ability. House could gain Mountains Men with Barris and Selmy, which gives more morale, duty to the crown, lots of healing. Crossman with Adam Marbrand, Poor Fellow, Ship of the Faith. Yeah, it's a decent list. Joffrey, Roose, and Cersei. Next one, we got Tyrion Lannister Commander in crossbows, Castle Honor Guard with Meryn Trant, Lannister Guard with Sentinel with Fulsa, Lannister Guards with Gate Warden. Wow, don't see them a lot, do you? Gate Warden.
What?
Don't see the Gate Warden too much, do we?
Never.
Just gives them reinforcements and superior numbers.
Oh, the reinforcements is nice on Guardsman.
Yeah. And superior numbers, to be fair. Like, you've not been able to be weakened looks quite solid.
I mean, and the Enforcer in Torn in Guardsman's nice as well.
Bolton Flame Man with Clegane Butcher, giving them fuel by slaughter. It's a decent combo. And Joffrey and Lord Varys, obviously Joffrey being there to sort of activate all the bits and pieces in this list. Nice. Luke Lancaster playing Martells. I'm sure he plays free throw normally from the bunker.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Playing Dervishes, Harmon Vipers with Oberyn, Scratch Bone with Spearlord. Yeah, nice. Lots of maneuverability. 2 units of cavalry in that list.
Do you know what, the Martell list we've seen so far, everything all seems to be built around being quite manoeuvrable, right?
Yeah.
Lots of skirmishes, and I've seen Dark Star Retinue again.
Sand Skirmishes with Spearlord. That's a great combo in it. It just gives you that extra dice. Tyne, Ilaria, and Tycho as NCUs on second list. Yeah, it's nice. Pretty standard list. It's nice to see people definitely sort of fall into the faction identity from Martels, using that manoeuvrability, that guerrilla type warfare, the hit and run type warfare. It's really nice to see them playing as they should be played. It's a bit.
We've seen Psycho a couple of times as well, which he sort of fell out of favour a little bit.
Well, he's got a bit of money, hasn't he, nowadays?
Well, yeah.
Chucking around like it means nothing. Oh, it's £3. Look, go on, have some moves back. Next up, Wayne, captain stuff. He's playing Night's Watch for the Bruises. Ran Brotherhood Banners at the AGT, done quite well with them.
Yep.
You know it's him by the Hawaiian shirt he'll be wearing. So he's running Vets with Cotter Pike, Vets with Jon Snow and Satin, Cold Hands, Ghost, Has, Bolton Blackguards with Sam Tali, and Eamon, Sir Dennis Manister and Donald Noyer. Not your standard Night's Watch list, really, is it, that one? Especially with that commander.
Yeah, but also, look how much defence that's got.
Yeah.
It will just sit on objectives and just not move.
It's a strange choice commander, though, right? For a defensive list, you'd have thought they'd gone for like the healing of like Gior or maybe Donald Noy might have been fit the style a bit better. But not that I played. Not that I played Night's Watch.
No, Cotter Pike gives you Fuel by Slaughter, right?
Yeah.
And it gives you keeping the numbers up, and it gives you the Pike aggression, which I think is good on pretty much any unit, right?
Yeah.
Also 6 charges for Ghost. He has got one of those, hasn't he? He's got a charge card, I think. Yeah.
I don't got a charge card. He's got it as an ability, hasn't he?
I'm thinking of the other one. It's his ability, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, you've got some charge stuff there. Obviously, Assault Orders is good. Yeah, I think what it does is the aggressive cards in there boost the defensive units to give them a bit more teeth.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep,
well,
nice.
It's a good list. Nice, I like it. The second list is another Cotter Pike list. Really making the most of the rich background and IP of Song by running the same commander twice. I like it. So vets are two. It's the vets and veterans again. One with watch captain combo is really good with the relentless boldness and courage. It's gonna be Sentinel, right? Sentinel intimidating presence with the outflank as well. So that is a combo we've seen for quite a while now. It's a really strong combo. Means that range units are sort of have to be careful how they deploy and then manoeuvre during a game. But it's a really nice combo that. And Blackguards with Samuel Tali again. Eamon to Desmond and Donald Noyer. So both very similar style lists in what they look like they're trying to achieve. I wonder which one will run most. What do you think?
First one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reckless heroism for the win, right?
Oh no, mate, I don't win anymore. Aaron Grant, Tropic Recon from DLS Wargaming. Was quite a late addition. Jack Verriard, I think his name, is the guy who sold him his ticket. But great to have Aaron at the tournament. Running Free Folk. So we've got Mance Raider in Them Warriors. Spearwise with Skin Changer. Froshaw Hunters with Spearwife Matriarch and Harmer's Bannerman. Cave Dweller Savages with Harmer, giving them that plus movement and mobility. Yeah, enhanced mobility, yeah. 3-foot Razor Baroque with Baroque's Boar and a War Mammoth. Hey! Up the War Mammoths. Cresta and Styre. Or Steer. Or Styeri. Whatever you want to say it. It's a nice list. Lots of activations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 activations. Or 9, 8 and 1 proxy activation.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. And Mammoth as well. It's nice to see Mammoths coming out to play. Everyone likes a
There's a few bits in there. Frozen Shore Hunters, don't see them very often.
No.
Right?
Yeah. Fresh Hunters. Not Target Harpoon. Swift Retreat. Harmer's Vassal Regroup. Yeah, nice.
And list 2 is Tormund in Spearwives.
Is it the same list? But no, that's not different. Yeah, so Tormund Commander in Spearwives. I know that Aaron's a big fan of running Tormund Commander. Um, and he does run him quite well. Carries with a Savage of Harmer. Floors the bone with Egret. What does Egret do? Tactical reposition. Art target and disrupt.
Yeah.
Nice. It's nice because it gives a chance to look at some of these attachments. Like when people run these sort of lists, to be able to see the attachments that you don't normally see and sort of get reminded of what they do. For 3 throws of Borok and a throw shot to our chariots. Interesting that both lists only run 2 NCUs though.
Yeah, well, I think we've seen more of that since the points changes, right?
Yeah.
For the free attachments, because you want the extra unit to make use of your free attachment points sometimes.
Yeah, but he's not struggling for fucking units, is he?
No, that is true.
Nice. We'll see how he gets on. We'll see how he gets on.
Cool.
Carl up next. Should we bother or should we skip it? Oh, let's have a look at it.
Skip him.
We skipped him last time. That was some bad blood. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a really nice list. I've been playing this quite a lot with him. Well, I say quite a lot. Played him once with it. Twice the same day. We wanted to run it to Greyjoys. The Dothraki veterans ×2. One with Cole Hollow. One with Jorah Mormont. 2 of the Dothraki outriders. One Kofa. One Bakari. This is your classic. I can't be weakened. Blood Rider army, right? Other than Jorah. Illyrio and Partis, Zarazar and Daxos, and Missandei as NCUs. Really nice combo. Missandei obviously getting you one commander cards that you want to keep. Illyrio for the heals, and Zaro to keep those veterans threatening. Because when veterans get knocked out, you also know just as well as I that when veterans go down to 1 rank, they're not performing at their optimum of rolling like 14 attack dice in 1 turn. So, yeah, I'll get all their choices. That's like a nice army. I think we'll do well with that. It plays really well into pretty much anything, really. Into armor, into horde armies. As a resident Targaryen player, what do you think?
Yeah, I've played into this, and it is horrific.
Nice.
So yeah, it was really nice. What you also sit on is that actually he's got 4 shooting units.
Yeah.
Because you have that secondary option with the veterans to not charge and just do 2 lots of shooting. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's nice.
Second army is Queen of Meereen in Blackguards with Droughtmore, Pembetraya, 2 dragons, Vets and Recaro, Illyrio and Partis, Zorazar and Daxos, and Miri Mazdur. Very similar list to the one that you run, right?
No.
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 Talks for his list.
No, I've not run Queen of Meereen with dragons before, personally. But I have run obviously with her with Blackguards because it makes sense, and vets with Recaro, and then other stuff. But yeah, the dragons make sense. If you want to play dragons, then commander-wise, she's probably pretty solid.
Yeah. He's only used one of his 3 attachment points here, isn't he?
Yeah, well,
Got
nothing you can do about it, is it?
No. Nice. So solid list, mate. Solid list. Right, let's get cracking through them.
Yep.
James Ray, another Lannister list. This time we see Tywin Lannister in Halberdiers, giving them Lannister supremacy. Portfolio Champion of Faith, Garb with Jaime Lannister. Very close Aerys, Cast Honor Guard, Meryn Trant, giving you the tokens to activate their abilities. Again, the Crafty Rock Honor Guard, a really, really good unit nowadays. Cersei Lannister, Joffrey Baratheon, and Bruce Bolton as NCUs. Yeah, it's a nice, well-rounded list. A little bit of everything in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Second list, High Sparrow in Halberdiers, Castle Honor Guard, Meryn Trant, Pyromancer, Aerys Oakheart, Knight Sky Rock, Clegane Butcher, Portfolio the Champion of the Faith, Joffrey, Cersei, and mainly Hostage Jamie. You don't see him too much, do you?
No, but again, makes sense, right? If you've got a spare point left over,
yeah,
go for it.
Yeah.
Do you think he's better than the Turncoat?
Mm. I quite like him. I quite like him. I like the fact he gives you vengeful captive. I quite like that rule.
The -1 to hit.
Yeah. While your opponent controls ground, so he works really well. When you've got Joffrey, you can see you put a knee, you minus one to hit because any -1. So you bang him in a range unit, and the range unit's hitting on 4s or 5s in some scenarios.
Yep.
And you get +1 morale to a +1 to your victory points when you kill the unit. I quite like it, but I like seeing stuff that we don't normally see. So it might not be optimal, but it's still definitely interesting.
Nice. All right. Yeah, there's some cool stuff
I
there.
agree, Grant. Oh, thanks, James. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Right.
Well,
Okay. Well, do you like Mame Jamie? Do you think he's better than the Turncoat?
um, yes, if you're not taking Jaime Lannister in any other form in your army. There you go. That's my opinion.
Nice. Well done.
Well, if you're taking Jaime in your army, then you aren't taking Maimed Jaime, are you?
It's true.
But if you are, then you have to take the Turncoat.
Nice.
But yeah, I think if you had the choice over the Maimed Jaime or the Turncoat, I'd take Maimed Jaime.
Awesome. For next up, we have our first or our only neutral player, Robert Grant. Ran Night's Watch at the event in Thurrock. Ran neutrals this time. Stormcrow Dervishes with Vargo Hope. Bloody number skirmishes with Ramsey and Theon, an extremely defensive unit there. Not extremely defensive, he's not the commander version, is he? I feel I saw it in presence. Yeah, I like bloody number skirmishes. Golden Company Swordsman with Dario. Golden Company War Elephant. And the Housebolt and Blackguards with Sandlog again, Fugitive Bodyguard. And Lord Varys and Jaqen. It's quite a nice neutral list, right?
Yep.
Again, does a bit of
Big
everything.
fan of Sandor.
Yeah.
Sandor and neutral is really good.
Great model as well. Then we
Yes.
got Roose Bolton led Cutthroats, Skirmishers with same again, Bolton Bastard Girls with Dario, House Bolton Flayed Men with nothing, and House Bolton Cutthroats with Sandlock again. Peter Baelish and Lord Varys. Yeah, nice couple of lists, very solid. I think it would do well. Yeah, much more to say about it really. Got anything to add?
Oh, Dario in Bastard Girls is nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice little combo.
A little bit of healing, and then obviously Reckless Strikes is decent.
Well, obviously they're really good morale. Helps with the dullness, but the Reckless Strikes on them's really nice.
Was it precision and critical blow in it? Yeah.
Yeah. With the vulnerable token.
Nice.
Yep. Cool.
Remember, guys, to shout in the chat if you see anything you want us to go sort of find coming a bit more. Steve Butler playing Targaryens. Baratheon's last event I see him play it. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, he was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Running Jordan Mormont in Screamers, Kotho in Screamers, Ricaro in Vets, Hago in Flayed Men, Daenerys, Zaro, and Peter Baelish. That's a fast, heavy hitting list, isn't it? I think more and more people now are taking Screamers rather than other units to get the more activations in because Screamers are really good with the
With the Blood
Sundering
Riders.
and the Furious Charge. Yeah, and that but just as a basic unit, a nice 6 points. Blood Riders obviously make them just up another level because they can't be weakened. Yeah, nice. He always puts together a nice solid list. I don't know if he ever listens to any of these podcasts though. I wonder if he just sits in the background, drinking tea, waiting for the next day. I think is what happens really. But
Yeah,
but
I
if you are
reckon so.
listening, Steve, yeah, nice list, mate. Always write a nice list. Next up, Unsullied Pipeman Belwas, Brazen Beast, Dario, Miriam Azdur, Pit Fighters with Marsland, Stormcrow Mercenaries with Jorah Mormont, the Andal, Dothraki Screams with Kara again, and Zoro's own Daxos, Daenerys Targaryen, his Darzo Lorak. Zoro's own Daxos, since that tweak, is becoming pretty much a staple in most Targaryen lists as an NCO.
But I would say it's not necessarily I mean, if you're playing veterans or outriders, yes, to go up. I really like using him for the debuff on enemies.
Yeah.
Because it gives Targaryens a bit lacking in defense sometimes and healing, so it just gives you another option to kind of give you a bit of defensive tech.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
It's the first time we've seen his Darzo Lorak in this tournament, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean he's not as popular as others, other choices, but yeah, he's fine. It's just I think it's just so I think Targaryen's now got so many good choices for him to use. It's quite difficult to decide. But I'm guessing he's gone with the main reason for the bag heal. Yeah, because he's got quite a few combat units just to push out some extra healing.
Nice. Then we've got Aiden for Greyjoys. The first Greyjoy we see now. Ironmaker's Baelor Blacktide. Makes an extremely defensive unit. He's a really good commander for them. Science Men with Asher Greyjoy, Lady Greyjoy, and Carl. I don't leave home without Asher Greyjoy, Lady Greyjoy nowadays. I think she's such a massive part of how Targaryens play. Being able to sort of give you that in-house built-in cavalry defense for that maneuver from Sentinel.
Yep.
Ironborn Bone with Euron Greyjoy. What's he starting with your panic tokens, and you can just fire them out with the Divide the Spoils.
Divide the Spoils.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 units of Ironmakers.
Yeah, Dagmar's a really good choice for them as well, giving them vicious and stuff, gives them a little punch, reroll attack dice, makes him better in the grind. Ironborn Bowman with Sandrock again, Wendermere and Balon. Don't see him very much in Greyjoy nowadays.
Never. No.
Next list is Household Reapers, Euron Greyjoy with River Captain, Science Men with Euron Greyjoy, River Captain, Ironborn Bowman, Baelor Blacktide, Ironmakers, Asher Greyjoy and Carl, and Windermere, Balon and Roderick. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's so many good Greyjoys to use. I mean, but these three are absolutely solid. Baelor Blacktide and Iron Bowman gives you boldness and courage, which is really nice. That's how I tend to play them. Theon giving you Swift Strike and Reckless Heroism on the Science Men. It's a great combo. Gets them in, chopping away, and obviously you can overextend yourself because you've got Balon sitting there.
Yeah. I mean, Aiden's a good really good Greyjoy player.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a tournament that he's been at, or if I have, we've sort of passed like ships in the night. But obviously, I know that he's a big part of the Warms in the Northwest.
Yeah, he's been playing Greyjoys long time.
Awesome. Next up, we have Carly playing Martells. Sunspear Royal Guard with Oberyn Martell and Edric Dane. Skyreach Bone with Spearlord. Sand Skirmisher Spearlord. Darkstar Retinue with High Hermit Sentinel. So I really like this combo because you get that overrun. You can use his enhanced ability on it just for the march rather than the charge, obviously. But yeah, lets you surge full for a pivot and then 14-inch move. Saucy.
Nice. Yep. Nice.
Ilaria Ariane and Peter Baelish is NCUs. Damon Sand in the second list. Damon Sand in Spearman. Oberyn and Edric in Sunspear Dervishes. Scratch Bone with Spearlord. Starfall Outriders. And then Stormcrown Mercenaries with Dara and Harris. Ilaria, Peter Baelish and Dora Martell as NCUs. Yeah, very nice lists. Again, playing really heavily into that manoeuvrability, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's the theme we're seeing with the a lot of those Martell lists. Nice, Carly. Yep. I did see you snuck in Dario in there.
in his own unit. Nice. Alex Hayes, mud skipper, playing Baratheons. I believe he's a long-term Baratheon player. Rennie Baratheon in Golden Company crossbows. Rose Knights with Thornwatch Sentinel. Thornwatch Sentinel, absolutely stunning one-point attachment nowadays. Stag Knights with Courtney Penrose. You see that quite a lot. Baratheon Halberdiers, Piper Captain, Alistair, Elena, and Lord Varys. Nice. It's gone for a Renly Stannis split, which you don't see too much of, but I think it's a really good competitive way of playing. Axel Florent Commander and Kingsmen. What does he give them? He gives them Stalwart, Intimidating Presence, Affiliation R'hllor. Nice. R'hllor Lightbringers with Davos again. R'hllor Queensmen with Brian Ferrin. Baratheon Sentinels, Red Priestess, Stag Knights, Red Priestess. The Red Priestess thing is really, really cool now. Giving them +1 to hit makes Baratheon Sentinels, I think, where they should be hitting on threes and actually makes them quite usable. Alistair Florent and Lord Varys as NCUs. What do you think of these lists?
Nice. Yeah, no, I think they're really good. I mean, we are starting to see some fairly regular combos, aren't we? Hang on. Queensmen with Brian in there again.
Yeah.
Lightbringers, Davos. Yeah. I think it shows up. People are starting to get a grips with, in this patch what kind of works well together.
Yeah. Was the Baratheon patch, was that before or after the EAGT? Before that, wasn't it?
Before, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Stefan, Sniper. Rain Night's Watch. We got Benjamin Stark First Ranger with Satin and Shadowtail Spearman. Great combo. I believe that gives you the hit and run and the standard the set for charge hit and run. We tactic card, right? Yeah, hit and run, yeah. So yeah, you can set for charge and then disappear so they can't attack you. Dirty. Veterans of the Watch, off with Eric. Giving you a spot running. Yeah, spot running, improved defences.
Yep.
Build a screen crossbow with the builder modifications, giving them Overwatch. The Crossman with a senior builder. Nice one for really heavy builder sort of feel to his army.
Well, you've got two defensive units with shooting, which makes sense, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
With Eamon, Corin Halfhand, and Samuel Tarley. Then we've got Alistair Thorne as a commander in Veterans of the Watch with Satin. And we've got Shadowtail Spearman with senior builder, Stone Thrower, and Cold Hands with Eamon, Dennis Mallister, and Corin as NCUs. Nice. What we'll do is we'll go through a list and we'll stop on the ones that really sort of catch our eye. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we may well be here forever.
Yeah. Halberdiers, Eldon, Thornwatch, Palm and Crane. Palm and Crane does what? Rally Cry, yeah, nice. Rose Knights, Robo Royce. Stag Knights, yeah. So this is a nice combo. The Bolton Flamemen with Dragonstone Noble giving them Sentinel. I really like that. It allows you to get the Bolton Flamemen in quite quickly. Ridge used to do it quite a lot, didn't he, when champs were filth. Used to have a unit of Flamemen with Dragonstone Noble in there. Double unit of...
I suppose it gives you better chances of getting flanks and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Get me in position so you can really make most out of vicious and intimidating presence. Well, they've still got it because the changes mean they haven't in the new ones.
Yep.
Yeah, nice lists. Germano's back. Tunis Tully Cav. Oh, fucking hell. Tunis Tully Cav. One with Brendan Commander, one with Winterfell Guardian. Tunis Umber Ravagers, both with Fortune Seekers. Lionel and Catelyn. I'm surprised you didn't go for Jaqen and Catelyn. We give you the double Catelyn thing to you. Yeah, nice. I like that. I think that list will do well.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just all about damage.
It's not subtle, is it?
What's your battle plan? Well, I was thinking about running forward and punching you. All right, go on.
Love it.
Yeah. House Umber Great Axes with Eddard. Strange not to be running Eldars on a guard, but I guess he's got an idea behind the list building. Bowman, Swarm Shields, She Bears, yeah, nice. Yeah,
Grandhogs with crossbows is nice.
Yeah.
The Warden.
Yeah. Obviously, with Sentinel and Overwatch, it let you do quite a bit of area control, right?
Yeah. Right. Next list. Lucas.
Lucas is one of the
List
people.
one.
Yeah, it's one that he's playing in the Hands tourney as well. Rambo Guard, right? So you're on two.
Yes.
You're on two at the minute. Yes, mate. Rambo Guard. I love seeing him on the board. Great stuff. Lucas, I believe, used this list in the Southern GT when he qualified for Hands tournament. But yeah, nice Spider-Man captain, Courtney Penrose and Spearman, 2 units of Sentinels of Wardens. Yeah, it should be quite good. The double Sentinels is a bit non-meta. I'm thinking outside the box. It'll be interesting to see how he uses them. I know the idea being you Sentinel in, and then you can activate, do the hold the line, and then attack in. Obviously, you need to make sure your opponent falls into that trap. Then you've got the One True King again, 2 units of Lightbringers. Bloody hell, this is someone that doesn't have any friends in it. Kingsmen, Crown Scouts, and Breton Halberdiers, Melisandre, and Peter Baelish. First time we see Melisandre, and the first time we've seen Crown Scouts so far. So I really like this combo, the Crown Scouts and the Dragon Noble. I've been using that quite a bit. It just allows you to Sentinel in a place where you can then use their tactical reposition. I really like that combo. And also, you can line around the back, people don't pay much attention to them, and they shoot you, and you can Sentinel into them and pin them down, which is quite nice. Yeah, good list there by Lucas. Then we had Lord Robbo from Wall to the West playing Lannisters. What's he got? Anything new, special for us? Fucking 3 red cloaks. What a tool. and gold cloaks.
Yeah.
And
gold cloaks.
And a mountain rides. Nice. Yeah, nice. Also, obviously, very clear plan there that he's going to panic people, right?
Yep.
Great. That's good combo. Preston Greenfield in the red cloaks to give it a maneuver to do a panic test. Yeah, nice. It's obviously a very panic-based army. So we've got Roose Bolton there, Joffrey Baratheon, High Sparrow. So lots of extra wounds from panic and lots of extra healing from panic. Then he's got Jamie Haynes to list with Golden Company Swords, Halberdiers, Great Walden. Oh fucking hell! We don't see him. And then we've got another 3 units. So somebody bought 3 boxes of fucking gold cloaks.
Do they not come in the attachment box?
No, they only come in a gold cloaks box. Just a reminder, no proxying. So we'll be interested to see if he's actually got 3 Gate Wardens. I mean, fair play. Every time he activates, he heals.
Yeah.
And superior numbers is a quality rule now. It's the same as all the other. If you have less than, or the opponent has less ranks, it's all gone now to the same or fewer, which means that most of the time you're getting rerolls, especially when you're healing as well. Nice casty rock with Clegane Butcher, Joffrey Baratheon, and Tyrion as NCUs. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be taking Joffrey for the hills, yeah. Yeah, if you can shoot.
Yeah. Oh well.
Nice. Costas Bob Constantinos. I think he finished last at the last LGT. He got the Baratheon box, didn't he?
Yep.
But he's running Greyjoys, so obviously he sold the Baratheons and bought some Greyjoys.
Greyjoy army.
Nice, nice. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I'm a Greyjoy player at heart, so I'll get that. Iron Maker's available again. Black Tide shows with Euron. That's nice. Means they start the game with that little unresolved bubble. Science Men with Asher. Iron Victory Crew with Theon and Reaver captain. See, I'm surprised there because I'd have dropped the Reaver captain and take the Carl instead. In the Science Men. Unless he's obviously playing.
Yes, I suppose. But well, yeah, I suppose that's the. But also, yeah, no. I mean, it's unusual to see them without Newt or Victorian, right?
Yeah. With fairness, yeah. Victorian's in a 2 point station, isn't he? So he could have gone there, drop the field
Yep.
and Reaver and take Victorian now. Obviously, he's got a game plan, and I'm not going to steer him, pretend we don't know what he's doing. So yeah, I hope he does well with the list. Balon NCU,
He could be Theon Greyjoy's like greatest fan.
it's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Ramsey.
Yep. Yeah.
Windermere, Balon, and Aeron as NCUs. A solid combo there. Next list is Euron Greyjoy in Household Reapers, combo I love. Science Men with Asher, Drowned Men, Ironborn, Bowman with Baelor, Stoneshore Pillage with Dagmar, and Balon, Windermere, and Aeron Greyjoy. It's just the same sort of feel to it as Mikkel's Greyjoy army. With the, I'm pretty sure he runs Asher in Science Men. Although no, that's a lie. He doesn't run Euron Greyjoy, so does he? I can't fucking remember. That's a statement. That's a statement. Just ignore I said anything. But yeah, nice list. Next up, Mickey. Got Varamir, Shadowcat, Wolfpack, Bonel's Chosen, Rattleshirt, and Harmer's Bannerman. Femme Warriors with Harmer Dogshead. 3-foot Raiders with Borok. 3-foot Raiders with Warriors Clan Chieftain. And Borok's Boar with 3 NCUs, Lady Vale, Craster, and Jon Snow. It's a really activation heavy, swamp the board, rewards clever positioning list that we know Mickey runs,
Yep.
and Mickey will run it well. I'm sure he'll do well this
Yep.
tournament.
He ran this list at EOGT.
Okay, cool. Same list.
Hmm.
Then he's got a mag list with 2 giant spear throwers, a Varamir 6 skins, Savage Giant, Shadowcat, 3 NCUs, Mance, Val, and Ygritte. Is this the list he had at EOGT, or is this a revamped version? I don't remember ever having 2 spear throwers, do you?
I don't remember him having 2 spear throwers either.
Okay.
But I can't remember. I can't remember what his second list was. To be fair.
It was mag, but he never ran it. But it'd be interesting to see if he runs it this time. I imagine this will be like his anti-armor list, maybe. Or mag and the giant and the spear throwers. Nice. Then we've got Chris Tamplin running Night's Watch. Yeah, it's a nice list, very similar to what we had on some of the other all the other Night's Watch commanders. Ranger Vanguards are coming out quite a lot nowadays, aren't they? Since the most recent buff, I say recent buff is about a fucking year and a half, 2 years ago, but we see them quite a lot nowadays. Angus Patterson running Baratheons. Look at that, 2 is Rose Knights. Have some of that. Halberdiers, Stag Knights, Olenna, Varys, and Shay. Then we've got Stance Breath and One True King again, and Kingsmen. Axel Florent, Kingsmen, Brian Ferry, and Real Light Bruce Doubles. Yes, the patterns are quite obvious, aren't they?
Yep.
Alistair, Crescent, and Melisandre. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the new True Conviction just works so well on just fucking everything. Isn't it? It's just a great rule, especially for ranged. I've been playing about it myself. It's working really well for us. Naz Greyjoy had a really good tournament at Rise of Salt Throne. He lost to Joe in the final. In the final it was the final, yeah, Joe in the final. But you know there was a couple of misplays by both players really. So I mean it's not saying that Naz would have won if it had been gone the right way, but there's a couple of rules that he forgot that really didn't go in his favour. Hopefully he'll do a bit better with it this time. But he's got 2 hits of 1 Victory Crew, 1 with Newt, 1 with Victorian. Ironmakers with Asher Greyjoy and Carl. Hedge Knights in a fucking Greyjoy army. What are you playing at? Roderick Harlaw, Balon Greyjoy, and Windermere as NCUs. A very, very solid list. We know that Iron Victory Crew are good. We know that Victorian's a good command. We know that Newt's a great addition to a Victorian army. And Asher Greyjoy giving Sentinel to Ironmakers is solid as well. Yeah, obviously Hedge Knights plugging that cavalry gap that Greyjoy's got. And he can fuck up because he's got Balon to bring a unit back if he needs to. Then we've got Balon
Yep.
Commander, which I love Balon Commander. I think I've run him quite a bit. Completely different list to this, but I guess it feels sort of the same. But two to Sciencemen, well, I run two into Makers, but two to Sciencemen, one with Victorian in, one with Balin in. Duran Men, Stone Shore Pillagers with Duran Prophet. Stormcloud Mercenaries, Asher and Carl. And Roderick, Wendermere, and Aaron as NCUs. Yeah, that's another really solid list, isn't it? Naz is
Solid. Yep.
relatively, I say new to the game. He's not newsy, but he's like he's been playing what, a year, just over a year, maybe a year and a half. Oh, that was a question.
Well, no, it was me thinking, which I realised was just complete silence.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. He's
Yeah, that
doing really
sounds right.
well.
Yeah.
He's really getting his head into the game.
There you go. He's just said year and 4 months ish.
Fucking year and 4 months ish. Yeah, it's about 379 days to give or take a day. Then we've got Collar, playing Baratheons again. He'll be trying to win Best Paint again with the same army, but it's not happening. Two Stag Knights, Unit Rose Knights, Baratheon Wardens, or two Baratheon Wardens or Stag Knight Nobles. Fucking hell, this is probably the most defensive army we've seen so far. Then we've got Renly in Forward Sentinels, the Baratheon Sentinels with Forward Sentinel very much the word here, right? Highgarden and Pikeman, Forward Sentinel, Highgarden and Pikeman, Robo Royce, Rise of Highgarden. It's the first time we've seen Rise of Highgarden. That's strange because I really rate him as a unit, but we don't seem to be seeing them used that much in Baratheons. Maybe they just.
I think with all the attachment potentials that you've got with all the other combinations of units you can take, I think maybe there's just other choices, right?
Yeah. Also, the way better in Brotherhood of Banners, isn't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice combos. Then we've got OJ, good old OJ, running two of Kingsmen. Two of Kingsmen forming the heartbeat of most of these Baratheon Stannis lists, aren't they?
Yeah, and why not?
Going for the Renly Stannis split. Renly, Rose Knights. Yeah, nice army, nice lists. Be good to see him paint as well. I've not seen OJ painting much at the minute. It'd be nice to see him back painting again because he's a phenomenal painter, probably one of the best in the community, I think. But he's free folk. If you haven't seen it, we did a video of him. I won't put a link in the comment because he's live, but yeah, go and check out some of the other content of it. He's free folk. We're absolutely out of this world. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the Baratheons. Peter Wallace, Weefish, playing Greyjoys, Science Men, we've got Theon, Victory Crew with Victorian. Yeah, nothing. Makoro's an NCU, first time we've seen that in his list, but that's a great NCU as well. It's a good way of bringing back Victorian when he starts dropping dead. Blackside Chosen, Victory Crew. Yeah, very similar list. Yeah, nice. David Walton, Magnificent from the Shadow Brotherhood, running Free Folk. Got a Mag the Mighty list with Varamir, Shadowcat, 1, 1 and 2 Giant Spear Throwers, Lady Vale, Ygritte and Mance Raider as NCUs. So yeah, another really punching list. That Monster Mash list has been sort of capped at.
Wow, list 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7, 8.
It's
11 activations.
It's one of those times you really wish you had chess clocks. Yeah, nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of raiders there. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, mass activation swarm. Yeah, it worked for a long while. I don't think it's quite what it used to be, but Peter's going to prove us wrong this weekend. I'm sure that he's going to win it with them. Matthew Ramsden, Night Gnome, again another player that we see quite a lot. 2 units of Castle Honor Guard, Clegane Brigands, Crossbowmen, Turncoat, yeah, nice. Mountain list with Mountain and Stormcoat Dervishes. I fucking fail to believe that he can run as fast as a Stormcoat Dervish not in that armour. House Clegane Mountains with a Gate Warden. Another Gate Warden. So obviously these are people with brain needs, just not in our local meta, right?
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah, for sure.
Paul needs to up his game, doesn't he, and start running more Gate Wardens and less Red Cloak.
That's it.
Castle Honor Guard will stand look again. The Hound. Obviously giving you the, Clegane affiliation on them. Yeah, it's a solid list. very similar to what Isaac was running last year. No, it's not at all. Oh, that's bollocks. Ignore me.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Not even close, mate. Lochran Urquhart. Aris Urquhart was looking for him for age, couldn't find him. Eventually, he appeared on the list. Ryan Lannisters. Mickey informed me that he's been playing Lannisters for a few years now because he played at one of the LGTs way back when. Jamie Lannister in City Watch. A unit we don't see that much of at all, really. Adam Brown in Red Cloaks, giving that panic from a Sentinel. Sentinel Enforcer Halberdiers. Tyrion Lannister and Lannister Crossman and Castle Honor Guard with Champion of Faith. Yep. 2 turn cloaks. Living the dream. Living the dream. Joffrey Baratheon in Kingsguard. 3. Cool. Look at this, mate. It's getting close, and it's getting close. Robert Strong in Pyromancers. Lansport City Watch for Assault Veteran. Clegane Brigands for Clegane Butcher.
Yep.
Nice. Highspur and Kyburn. Yeah, so lists. Alex Ray from Warren to the South. Night's Watch. Donald Noy. I get the feeling a lot of Night's Watch lists are very similar, aren't they? Or that's me being blinking?
They're all very defensive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, second list, Gio Mormont. Glad to see someone running Gio because was what a fantastic character in the books he is and the TV show, to be fair. Veterans of the Watch, Shadowtail Spearman. Yeah, nice. So lists, Matt Berg, Iceberg, Rain Targaryens with Sky Hasmo Kandak in Brazen Beasts, Hrakar, Drogon, Rhaegar, Pit Fighters, Belwes. Yeah, it's a not very common Targaryen stuff to see there. Pit Fighters and Brazen Beasts. Nice to see them being run. And Grey Worm.
I mean, I really like Pit Fighters.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get my Targaryens based to not start running them again. Because I can run them whilst painting up Mythic Greyjoys. And yeah, Brazen Beast. I love Brazen Beasts as they look fantastic on the sculpts and stuff.
Yep.
Um,
and Jorah is a fantastic attachment for them. Nice. Bring in the dragons.
Yeah. Pit Fighters with Belwes, giving them battle scars. Yeah. Cool. Daenerys is a solid choice for that as well. Get the dragon attacking more. Next up, Pascal. Pascal's been a bit quiet recently, but he's back in the game for UK Nationals. We've got Loris in Form Watch, Rose Knights, Courtney, Rise Hard, Glory Seeker. Yep, nice. So list by Pascal. Second one, obviously Pascal is strictly Renly. Doesn't play Stannis, or I haven't seen him play Stannis. I imagine he does, but when it comes to tournaments, I've never seen him run a Stannis list. Golden Company Crossman, Renly, Stag Knights, Courtney, Form Watch, Piper Captain, yeah, nice. Yeah, great list from Pascal. I'm still reeling from the fact, well, I'm still upset about the fact he battered me in 2022 LGT or 2023, whatever one it was I went to and played. But we're not best mates now. Ross McIntosh, one of the Bruces for the Marcells. Ross is quite a good player. When he's not drinking, he's quite a good player. Martell Spearman with Darren Sand, Scotch Bowman was Spur Captain, yeah. Lots of range stuff here, mate. 2 inches of scan skirmishes, 2 inches of Bowman, Spearman, lots of ranged. And second list, again, quite heavy ranged army, 2 inches of Scotch Bowman, 1 unit of sand skirmishers, Sons for Royal Guard. Yeah. Very solid, mate, very solid, nice lists. Like it, I like it a lot. Thomas Lenton, Martells. Running sand skirmishers, Bowman, Dervish sand, nice. Still had Dervish look. We've seen quite a few of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
Gerald Dane in Darkstar with Quentin. Starfall Knight, Starfall Outrider, Sand Skirmish, Dervish Captain Edric Dane. This is a very Starfall themed list, isn't it?
Yes, it is. In fact, it's all Starfall, right?
Yeah. What a thematic list. Nice. And 2 units cavalry as well. It's nice to see both units of the Martel cavalry run. Interesting to see what they do with them in the update. Again, Tom is in the hands tourney as well. Master Mudge, X-Planet. So, oh, fucking sorry, yawning, mate. It's been an early start today. Andy Mudge. You know Andy Mudge? I don't know her name. Do you know her name before I click the list?
Nope, I do not.
Sweet. New people, fresh blood. I got on Pipe
I can
McCauley.
I can tell you one thing about him.
He likes Mudge, or he's Canadian?
He's Canadian. Yeah.
Don't blame Canada. Yeah, nice list. Another list of 2-inch Kingsmen. Again, why not? Stannis Wantry King and Extra Florent, fanatical devotee. Again, attachments we see quite a lot in Kingsmen. Law Queensmen with Stagnant Noble. And Davos Seaworth, the Onion Knight in Stormcrow Archers. Alistair, Norvarius and Crestons NCU. Yeah, so very so lists. Brian McGonagall, Range Starks, because he doesn't really know how to play them. He's got Hashtag Swarm Shields, Rob Stark, giving you that sweet retreat, right?
Yep.
Regroup, enhance ability, touch reposition. Hashtag, another unit, Hashtag Swarm Shields. I think he missed the memo. It's Hashtag Cavalier you're supposed to take 2 of. Oh, hopefully Psycho Steel put him right. Start bone with Crown of Morden. Umber Berserk was a great number. It's a combo we see quite a bit now as well, with the going to the last and Furious Charge.
Makes
Shaggy
sense
Dog,
for them.
Shaggy Dog and Growing, 2 of the dogs, NCU and Eddard. Oh, man and wife on the sideline. It's like a game.
Oh,
It's like a
sweet.
game of Subutio with a management team on the side. A second list, Houseway Sean Shields, Rob Stark, Berserkers of Great John, Berserkers of Winterfell Champion, Start Bone with Walden, and Hashtag Cavaliers of Winterfell Guardian. What a power gamer! Who runs Tully Cavaliers of Winterfell Guardian?
No comment.
Brian. Brian runs them. Right, Arya and Sansa. Was you make a comment about me running them?
Well, you can't run them anymore because yours was somewhere on the M4.
Did you know I won GT Camry with that last year?
No, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I didn't know that.
Carly saying was legit type and doesn't know how to play, and then you said it. Yeah, well, you got to give him credit's due, Carly. He's quite new at the game. He doesn't really understand Stark, so he's still getting the grips of them. I believe that's all just smoke and mirrors, really. Paul Manning. Paul's an absolutely great bloke to have around as well. Yeah, him EAGT running Starks. I think he runs exclusively Starks, but we've got a Eddard list. Eddard Onagard, Winterfell Champion, Crown Survivalist, and Golden Company Swordsman. I love the combo of Umber Ravages with Brendan Tully. Bringing them on as an outflank and flank unit is terrifying. And obviously Stark Outriders as well in the list. So it's not your standard start list, so it's nice to see someone running something different. So that's quite nice. Second list is a brand new command as well. Eddard Stark in Eddard's Honor Guard. Very similar list to one we've just seen, other than the fact that it's got Berserkers of Rickard Carstark and Bolton Cutthroats, Lord Varys and Catelyn's NCUs. A couple of nice lists, different lists we wouldn't tend to see normally for Stark, so it'd be nice to see how he runs them. Strahill running Starks as well. Another Eddard army. I mean, they're all very similar, aren't they? Eddard's on a guard with Eddard. Hashtag Cavaliers went for Guardian. Gold Company Crossbows with Cranmer Morden. Great Axe with Lloyd's Captain. Lloyd's Captain's gone up a lot for me as well in with that change that he had to superior numbers, that he can't expend weakened tokens as well. It's really classy. I like that as a rule. As a start player.
So the vulnerable token, right?
So
The vulnerable token for great axes.
yeah. Yeah, nice combo. Sansa, Catelyn, Arya. Great numbers, Commander in Cutthroats. This combo came about quite after, I think it's the 2023 or 2024 US Las Vegas Open. One Carlo went to and played, and can't remember his name now. The guy won it, but he won it with great number in Bolton Cutthroats. And the explanation was really good at the time. He said, like, I know that I'm going to YOLO him into a unit and die, so I can't do it in an expensive unit. So I need the cheapest unit that will do the most damage, and he went for Bolton Cutthroats. And I've seen it quite a lot since then, since he did that. I can't remember I think that was potentially on Tawny Ground that he was interviewed and sort of said about it. So it's quite a good interview to listen to. And he's right. Cutthroats are a solid unit for 5 points to put him in, especially if you're going to charge over a bulk, get your rerolls from Ruthless Aggression, a Vicious and the Vulnerable, and then obviously you've got his stuff as well. Reckless Heroism, Overrun is a solid commander.
And you wouldn't personally know anything about that kind of combination and how it fits in with everything else, would you?
Did you know that I won GT Camry 2024? That
Really? Did you?
not with that combo.
I didn't. I did not know that.
I put him in great axes though. Umber Ravagers went for Guardian. House Cavaliers went for Guardian. House Umber Berserkers with Rickard Karstart with Catelyn, Eddard, and Jaqen as issues. Yep, nice combos. Joe McCarthy, a big name on the scene, finishes high up in most tournaments. Running Targaryens again. We get him with Golden Company Crossman in infantry. Skysmo Kandak as commander. Rhaegal Drogon, Dothraki Outriders Rakaro, and Daenerys Quaith and Barris and Selmy. That's a nice enough list, isn't it? It's a different list, right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, cheers for input.
Well, no, I was just thinking. Sorry. The two shooting units and two dragons is a bit of a thing, but crossbows is a nice choice, especially with Skahars for the mark target.
Yeah. Nice. Next up is Drogo and Drogo's Blood Riders, Dothraki Outriders Rakaro, Screamers with Jorah Mormont, and Housebottom Bastard Girls with Grey Worm, and Miri Mesdur, Barristan, and Lord Varys as NCUs. Yeah, it's a nice list. I've seen him use it quite a bit. This one's got less Screamers. I think the last time I see him run a Cav heavy list, there's quite a few Screamer units in there, so it's nice to see him mixing up and trying different stuff.
And Blood Riders as a unit.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, they are still an extremely good unit, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the sad thing that obviously the attachment thing has kind of done to them, because you're using them now as attachments rather than the unit, but the unit's really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Rick, I've not seen Rick play in quite a while, but he has been playing, but he's running Brotherhood.
Yep.
It's the first Brotherhood army that we see in the entire thing so far. So let's have a look at this one. Breath Sentinels with Catelyn, giving them intimidating presence and horrific visage. Men at Arms with Angai. Two Peasant Levy, one with Gendry, one with Lemon Cloak. Brotherhood Sworn Knights with Glory Seeker, and then Rhaevala, Ghost of High Heart and Forest. Let's take a little bit more time looking over this one, because it's not your standard Brotherhood list that we see, right?
No, I mean, the Sentinels are an interesting choice as your flex unit, but they definitely have a place. It's got a lot of movement. And obviously Angai gives you outflank.
Yeah.
With Men at Arms hit really hard if your opponent doesn't have crowns.
Yeah.
And Taurus is an amazing NCU. Really good. But yeah. And the Lemon Peasants is brilliant, and Gendry is also brilliant. So yeah, they're all solid choices.
Nice. Forest of Mir, list 2 in Peasant Levy with Edric Dane, Peasant Levy with Gendry, Kingsmen with Lemon Coke, Brotherhood Sworn Knights with Fortune Seeker, Brotherhood Sworn Knights with Glory Seeker. Obviously, Rick has just bought a second unit of Brotherhood Sworn Knights because you were talking to him in the chat, and he failed his morale test and bought one.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
With Rhaevala and Catelyn Stark NCU. It's nice to see Catelyn Stark NCU because you don't tend to see that much because of, or in Brotherhood anyway, because of the whole Beric Dondarrion thing. But it's nice to see her being used. I guess that's why he's used. Catelyn's used. That's why Lemon Coat instead of Beric.
Oh yes, that would be my thoughts. Also, obviously, I suppose with the points, he's got Gendry there as well, taking up 2.
Yeah.
So you can't fit them all in. But yeah, the NC Youth is difficult in Brotherhood to get everything to kind of work.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Quite a low pickup rate for Brotherhood in this tournament, which is quite a lot higher in the AGT. So it seems strange that they've fallen off quite a bit. But then the whole time they were powerful. They're still powerful. They were powerful when they came out of the gates. But everyone was calling at the time that how powerful they were. But we said, didn't we? They just got to give it time. People will work out how to beat them eventually. You play more games, right?
Pretty much, yep. Same when Martells came out. They were at Dame because they had a very different play style. No one knew what to do with them, and now look, they are. I mean, they're still good, but you know how to play into them, right?
Yeah.
Once you've got a handful of games with them, so.
Nice.
Yep, nice.
Paul Winter next, another Chumps Bunker, or the Chumps Bunker president, running his Jamie list. I mean, do you want to go over it? Is it fucking worth it? It's the same list he always runs.
Yes. So we'll look. Everyone knows Paul's sort of famous gold red cloak list. Yep, it's all good. But list 2. So, how long has Paul been going on in the group chat about dragons?
Oh, is this his Amy Dragon list? Is it?
This is anti-dragon list, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, this is what he's come up with to be dragons.
Nice. Well, there's plenty of auto wounds, don't there? Whatever units. Or
yes.
Nice.
Auto wounds, shooting, yeah, a little bit of everything to kind of give him some hit back. So yeah, nice.
Kevin Lannister, martial law. He's got 2 brothers since he was nice. Tywin and Kevin.
All 3 of. Oh, look at that. 2 brothers. Oh, yeah. And Tyrion. Nice. That's a lot of points in NTUs.
Nice. Dan G, the one and only Bolton player in the tournament. He's running. This is his quirky list he was talking about. I don't know if you're in the chat, Dan, but the Bastard Girls still Chance Bolton. The Bastard Girls Ramsey and Theon. The Blackguard were Grunt and Flavemen were Varys, Jaqen and Roose Bolton as NCUs. Second list, Roose Bolton Commander in Blackguards. Blackguards of Ramsey, Dreadful Archers with Still Chance Walton, Flavian Glowseeker, Lord Varys, Jaqen, and Jane Paul. When it comes to Bolton, Dan knows what he's doing. It seemed like very well-rounded lists that don't tend to be too skewed. The 2 of Bastard Girls is interesting. I'm interested in what he's doing with them because he's been posting pictures in the chat, in our hobby chat of him painting. Or no, it wasn't hobby chat. It was his Instagram painting pictures of him painting Bastard Girls. So obviously, the second unit is new for this tournament, so we look forward to seeing how he can do with that. Because that actually the last in the AGT, he didn't run any units of Bastard Girls. One of the conversations we had is that he loves them, but he didn't bring them in that tournament. So he's bringing twice the amount this time for extra fun. But yeah,
fair enough.
So lists. Dan to win biggest upset of the AGT. Yeah, I mean the AGT was loads of twists and turns. Mickey obviously losing to Nick was a big twist. Then Dan obviously losing to Nick was another big twist. And nothing against Nick. Nick's an excellent player, but I think Dan played really well into Nick, and I think there's a few things just letting down. But yeah, I mean that we streamed that game. I personally would have loved Dan to have won that AGT with his Boltons because it would have been awesome for him to win. He's constantly up at the top echelons of all his tournaments. I feel like he needs to win one of them with Boltons just to give back to him what he's give to the Boltons. But yeah, it's an uphill struggle, but he's grinding on with it. Hopefully new changes will make it even easier for him to do it. But yeah, I mean, we've all got to live in fear the day he picks up an army with actual fucking traction to it, because then we'll be writing shit. I know he's playing Greyjoy, so winning stuff.
I was just about to say, cubes of Greyjoys.
Mike Cobra, Ron Starks. So we've got here, Bog Devils Rob, nice. Hashtag Hobby for Guardian, yeah, nice. Ricardo Carstart Commander, haven't seen him yet, so it's nice to see someone like that being played. I'll be keeping my eye on that. Very cast arc heavy list because his cars trigger more than cast arc stuff, doesn't it? So got Spearman there with Rick on Osher's great combo. Shaky Dog. Cast arc loyalist for each number. Was he given to the last for his charge, and they get fresh sort of. So when they charge, they get panic rumble. It's built in devastating impact. Nice.
Nice. Yep.
Catalin lineup and Varys. Nice. Colin Dean Colco, running Martells again. Oberyn in Stormcloak Dervishes. Lots of range again from the Martell player. Skyrich Bowman, Sand Skirmishers. Yeah, very nice. Gerald Dane in Stormcloak Dervishes. Dark Souls Retinue. Starfall Knight, Skyrich Bowman. So it's a bit more of a rounded list, this one. Then still very manoeuvrable with a Stark Star Retinue and Stormcloak Dervishes and Starfall Knights. And a Scratch Bone obviously come without a flank. So you can have a very manoeuvrable Martell list. Dan Betwin won before the overhaul. I'm sure he's trying. Yeah, Dan has got Greyjaws. He's painting Greyjaws at the minute, so that's just around the corner. Next up, Tim Whitney, running Brotherhood. So we've got House Umber Greyactors with Caitlin Stark, Peasant Levy with Gendry, Peasant Levy with Anguy, Brotherhood Sworn Knights with Fortune Seeker, Stormcloak Mercenaries with Stormcloak Lieutenant, with Thoros, Ghost of Highheart, and Rayvella Smallwood. Second list is Brecton Darwin Stag Knights, Hasbot and Bastard Girls of Gendry, giving out a little bit of defence. Stormcloak Mercenaries with Fire Submere and Edric Dane. Brotherhood Sworn Knights, Peasant Levy with Tom Seven Strings, gives them taunt, doesn't he? Yeah, nice. Ghost High Heart, Reveler Small. Yeah, so again, two completely different lists that we've seen so far for Brotherhood. So, yeah, nice. Be interesting to see how he gets on with that. Stag Knights is interesting with Beric. We tend to see him running Kingsmen, don't we? So, just nice, nice to see something different going on there. Also, Starkey.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, he goes in something that hits really hard, and Stag Knights are equally as good.
Yeah. Nice.
And I suppose the resilience keeps him going a bit longer.
Sean Taylor, Arch Heretic from Microwave Express Train, running Baratheons. Yeah, again, the R'hllor heavy list we see. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second list is a bit.
Sean knows his Baratheons really well.
Yeah. Running Davos Seaworth without flank. Ryan Ferrian for the True Conviction. Yeah, nice. Patchface.
Patchface, yeah, I was just about to say that.
Nice. Cool. And we've got your stuff. Do you want to quickly run through your lists?
I can do.
This
I'm a bit
revolting.
I'll be honest. I'm a bit out of practice. So my list one does one thing. It picks fights, and that's about it.
Nice. Just in the chat, Joe, I'll bring some Martell cards tomorrow, mate, to cover that. Although to be fair, I don't know if they're updated, but I've got Martell cards. I have to just check to make sure they're updated or not. Nice. As long as he's remembered his army, that's what matters. Yeah, then your second list.
It's just a bit more objective holding.
Nice.
And it's pretty much as straightforward as that. I'm a bit out of practice, to be fair.
Nice. Well, cheers for that. Next up, we've got George Blake from the show Brotherhood, running Night's Watch again. Range Hunters of Jon Snow, Veterans of Watch Captain, Ranger of Vanguard, Cold Hands. Yeah, nice, solid. There's the Fawn. I've never played Night's Watch, but I think I'm going to make the effort to try and play them a little bit more because I don't know. I've never really been attracted to playing them, but I just think I probably will like actually playing them. But we'll see.
That's what I started the game playing Night's Watch. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Little fun fact for you.
We've got Psycho Steve from Warlands of the Northwest. Was you aware of the whole thing of his affiliation?
No.
So he submitted it as Wardens of the South, but the O, he used the number 0 rather than the letter O. So they've been ripping the absolute piss out of him on the group chats. Anyway, Steve's list. So we know he runs Edard very well. He's running Edard's on a goal. Edard, great number great X's with great number. Has Tudley Cavaliers winning for Guardian. Golden Company Swords of Brendan Tully. What's the combination there then? I think it's Dauntless and Unresolved. Nice. Sansa, Liner, and Catelyn Stark as NCUs.
Yep. Cavalry heavy list.
Yeah, sorry, so I'll just reading the college reply. And then you got House Barton Flame Men with Brendan Tully. House Tully Cavaliers went for Guardian. House Tully Cavaliers went for Guardian. Stark Swan Swords with Rob Stark and Greywind. Sender Stark and Lionel Mormont. Yeah, I mean it's an extremely fast list, and it knows exactly what it wants to do. It just depends whether or not Steve can roll high enough dice for it.
To be fair, I played into this list before, and yep, it's fine tuned.
Nice. Last list to look at is Jacob Bailey running Greyjoys, Household of Reapers with Euron Greyjoy, Ironmakers Asher, Iron Victory Crew with Victorian, Iron from Bowman Mokoro, Stoneshot Pillagers, Eric Christopher, and Aaron as NCUs. I mean, it's extremely good lists. Jacob has been playing the game for a long while. He was a very, very good player when the Free Folk were at their peak. And yeah, he's been running Greyjoy ever since. He does really well with Greyjoys, and I expect to see him do well this weekend. Iron Victory Crew with the Victorian Greyjoy, Iron Victory Crew with Newt, Stoneshot Pillagers, Asher, Stoneshot Pillagers with Baylor, Ironborn Bone with Euron Greyjoy, and Baylor and Aaron and Roderick as NCUs. Yeah, just very tuned Greyjoy list, right?
Yep.
Nice, that's it then.
Wait, we got there.
We did it.
We did it.
Sorry we skimmed through it, guys, but there's a lot to get through, and obviously we need to get fucking sleep as well for tomorrow. But yeah, some really, really interesting lists. You got any favourites there? First of all, you owe me a drink because there was only 3 Rainbow Guards. 4. That's what I mean. But I said 4. You said 5.
Yeah, I know there was 4. Was there 4 in total?
I thought it was 3. I thought. I'm going back recounting now.
Okay.
But either way,
whatever.
So you owe me a drink.
Alright, fine.
Or 50 quid, whatever you want to do.
Well, you didn't specify what drink, so tap water's all right for you, yeah?
Yeah, pound the pop.
And you can drink it out my hands.
No. I've seen you wipe your ass, mate. You can't. How the hell would you miss with toilet paper? Right. Anyway.
Do you know what? There's so, again, like we've been saying this for the last few events, well, most of the events we've run this year. But there's a few combinations out there we can see that things click together, but there's so much variation in the list building. You couldn't say, oh, right, this is the meta list and there are 5 of them at this event. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The days of, the Mance Raiders and the Othels and all of that kind of stuff we've had in the past where same list, different player, it just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Which is quite nice. So there's lots of variation, lots of different commanders. It's quite nice. It means you're not going to play the same army lists twice throughout the weekend.
Yeah. And there's some very good players there.
There are some really good players, and there's some really, really good lists, and some interesting stuff that may well work differently to how we sort of expect it to. And someone's going to go, "Yep, this is a thing." So no, it's interesting, and lots of different clubs and multiple people from those clubs as well, which is always nice to see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, some of the standout ones there. You got Joe does really well at most tournaments. You got Mickey does really well at most tournaments. So and Ashley does well at tournaments. Jacob does really well online and locally. Pascal is a great player. He hasn't played a lot, I don't think, recently, but another great player. Psycho Steve, great. Brian's great. Carl from our club is great. Paul does well. Tom's a bit of an unknown entity at the minute because he's He's relatively new to Lancers, but another great player. The Warns of the South, Brad, Alex, they're all great players. So I think anyone can win this out of potentially 20 players. I think. Well, to be fair, anyone can win it out of all these people, but there's 20 really hot players here that are going to do well. I think.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be really competitive at the top. It means there should be some really good games. So
yeah,
it'll be good.
So what I'll quickly do as well is I'll draw the first round of the hands tournament as well while here. Do I do it now? I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll look the list now. I'll do it tomorrow because I haven't told you guys that's what I'm doing, so I'm not going to pull the round yet because this unfair for not knowing it's happening. Hands tournament there. Look. Hands tournament. Right, so I will now lock the tournament. That is now locked. So if people want to go and check out the hands tournament, the lists are in there now. Tom Linton running Martells, Stephen Connor running Starks, Mickey running Free Folk, Joe McCarthy running Targaryens, Lucas running Baratheons, Jacob Bay running Greyjoys, Isaac, last year's champion who's not playing the main event this year but is coming back just for this tournament, running Lannisters, and Brian McGonigal running Starks. Actually, if it hadn't been for the two Stark clashes, we'd have had one of each. One of each, but that's the only faction we have two of represented in this event. But yeah, I think this is going to be a great tournament to watch. Obviously, I'll be streaming this. Paul's going to be TOing the ELO event. But obviously, this is going to be great. I can't wait. This has been a year in the making. It's taken quite an investment for myself, both financially and for time. And I've got it's not a tournament that's got prizes. It's got a tournament that's you're playing for the bragging rights and the titles, and everyone's got a hands tournament pin medal as well for attending, and the gold and silver. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. So this is going on tomorrow while the LO event's gone. And there's some great players there. So if you guys want to go and check out their lists, I'm not going to go through them now, but they're up now for people to see. I'll certainly go be looking when I'm laying in bed, ready to go to sleep tonight. I'm going to have a little flick through them, have a look, see what's going on. But yeah, great players, great lists. And I'll be honest, we go through these list reveals, and it really fills me full of just happiness because we read through this list, and these are people that we're now friends with, that we've been friends with, and been making friends with for years. And it's the chance to catch up. I'm a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night yet, but I think I need to work out how I can bum a lift back with somebody because I think I want to stand and have a drink with all these people and just catch up and talk about the game. EAGT was great for that, but obviously we had dedicated seating there. We could sit around, talk, and have a chat about the game. There's not so much seating at the LGT, I don't believe, but I'm looking forward to catching up with people and just discussing the game, especially with so much being revealed from Mike Chanel already over the for the next edition of the game. But yeah, you can now just go, James. Excited?
Yeah, do you know what? It's going to be nice to actually play an event.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it.
Nice. All right, guys. Right. Well, yeah, Joe. I'll try and grab out the Martell deck. I'll have to try and print off the updates. I've not played Martells while, so I don't think the cards are up to date. But I'll try and dig them out for Tom. And to everyone else, have a good night. If you come over the weekend, I look forward to seeing you. And yeah, let's get this tournament underway, right?
Yeah, should be good.
Cheers, joining me, James, mate. I will speak to you tomorrow, undoubtedly.
Yep, no worries. Take care.
Cheers, mate. Bye.